Hey, Brandy, come on.
Woo!
That's right.
Right.
Eye candy with Brandy. Everybody. Ooh, ooty oop, ooty oop. Everybody.
Those silly pop-ups.
Eye candy with Brandy. Yeah.
What?
Looking glass.
Now, Brandy, if I were you, you actually can tell everybody. He says, I am on Hulu Plus. The pop-up may be telling them where you're at. You never know.
Oh, how would I have gotten on Hulu Plus?
Well,
you guys?
we're supposed to do. Since
We put you everywhere, girl.
Since I messed it up for you already. So, you see, but you have to roll with it.
We are going to talk about how Mario's working on my app and what can I do to. Can I have people pay $1?
No, it's a free app. No, actually, I can't do paid apps, you guys.
Yes, because that way, if everyone $1, and then that's kind of where I have my stuff.
Okay, listen.
Right?
Okay, listen.
99 cents.
Y'all can have all the different kind of apps. Mm-hmm. They come and all have to do with where I make them, the requirements, blah, blah, blah. But there are more than one type. Right now, we're developing apps using, I think it's 5 different application sources. And for a variety of reasons. Some apps are specifically for internet radio. Some apps are wide open. Some apps are expensive. We have apps that are already completed for Vic and I from Reverb Nation, but we're waiting for the iPhone certification because we wanted to promote it all together. But we may just go on and promote them separately. So, but this application here is where I can make as many apps as I want. Mm-hmm. I paid the money and did the stuff to become a certified Apple developer. And so because of that, I'm able to now make apps here, as many as I want. Now, what's happened is, because of the recent improvements, I'm able to tie stuff in. So we made Brandy an app, but we made Mac an app. So I sent out email and Brandy got excited. Take a look at Brandy's app.
No,
okay?
I did. I got excited. I thought right away I could upload pictures, but it wanted me to
This
register.
is a simulator. Okay, look at this, you guys. For those of you who don't see, look at these big letters. App Simulator. Learn about the app.
I was ready.
Simulator.
I was so ready to learn.
Yeah.
And I was ready because you said whoever uploads the most stuff you were going to work on first. So I was ready to upload. And
well, the good news about the app is that you don't have to get new habits. You have to just upload to your own stuff. See, you don't have to upload to the app stuff. It's how you use your stuff. Because then we have it already designed. And let's take a look. With this hit, that's Brandy's icon. Brandy ITV. Flash page. And then it goes to her home page, which is a gathering of activity from brandyflores.tv site. So on your home page, these are all the activity from your website, brandyflores.tv.
Yeah.
So as you control what activity displays, it'll control what displays here in your app. Here's your photos.
Yeah, I want my pictures, and then of course if they pay $1 to have my app, and then they'll
That's
get
a
to
different
see
app. These are the free apps.
Secret things.
There's a whole different when you charge for apps, but that we do it a different place.
Can we have an app within the app where you charge?
No, you may have to pay. See, typically when you set up the commerce system apps, you end up having to pay.
Okay.
And it can be nominal, or it could be not nominal. It can range anywhere from probably $150 to $300 a year. So you have to decide. That's what it would run a year right now.
To charge somebody.
Yeah, to get all the commerce stuff tied in.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm assuming I'll at least have a few
you can still
100 people get my app, so I'll cover the
But I mean, that's when I say charge somebody, I mean that's for where, have it show up in the iTunes app as a downloadable app for pay. That's what I mean, charge somebody. You could also just charge them and send them a link.
Right.
Give it out that way. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about everything registered. But look at and it has videos. So here, it has videos. It'll show your latest videos. See, look at that.
Mm-hmm. But this is just a preview again, right?
This is the app simulator.
When is my simulator going to be simulating?
When you get it done. Y'all something else. And here you can send a message. So here's your app. See, with all your posts. And
well, that's all the people posting on my
through
my blog.
It
right
gets
there.
you to at least put you in a position where you start to control that more actively. See, because it ends up being reflected in your app. So that's why we start to set up different controls. So Brandy has one. If you take a look at this dashboard just quickly, the other one that looks kind of good, Mac. It always has to do with what you could have online. There's Mac's App Simulator.
That's not Mac.
That is Mac.
That's Mac.
Is it?
That's Mac.
That was Mac. And at his home, it has his updates from his site right there. It also has photos. See?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there he is. That didn't look like him in the first picture.
Well, if you use his photos, that's PMC. That was him in the picture. All those were
what?
pictures of him. All those were pictures of him. He also has videos here.
PMC has a question.
PMC.
It says, do we all have to register to control the app?
No.
That's what I did. I went and registered, and then it wanted me to make
I only
an app.
sent you a link to the
Okay.
place so that you could see it through the app simulator.
Okay, now we got it, P.
You don't have to join it or anything because no. Another thing that remember how I designed these was in a way so that you don't have to go do anything other than what you normally do. In other words, what do I need for Mac to do? There's only one thing I kind of need for Mac to do. Mac has a weekly show, right? Comes out every week. So when he brings out that show, I did a rough template for him to blog about the show every week. Because if he just put a blog like the date of the show,
Right.
the show title, he could list featured artists or featured things in it.
Right.
And then a link to it, then that would show up here in his app.
Right.
Because the only thing I have to do with Mac is get it connected to his site and his show. And the best way to do that was for him to post a blog item every week and tweet the blog item, tweet the Facebook the blog item, because Mac is ready to go. But just so you know, yeah. So Brandy has it too. But the idea was to get you ready for 2013.
Heck yeah, I'm doing lots in 2013. Let me tell you, I got lots in the works. Let's just see it happen.
Yeah, your website update. So, and it's really most of this is how we use it, right? Because Brandy's already doing the whole Instagram thing. Right. So the whole idea was that here's an app you can get away for free, but know that I know how to do the ones that you can sell to. Okay. Totally know how to do that. Working at those places also. The idea was it had to do with those always involve more. So I have some I'm paid for. Here I can design as many as I want for free. Mm-hmm. So I could do tons of apps for all you guys, all of our associates. And then we also already have the apps for radio that have us able to control the ads. That's the stuff I was trying to get set up for you, Mac, and the other folks, was a way to have the radio stations have ads. And then we would, I guess, split, all of these we're going to work out in public. The splitting of the revenue.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm using it to seduce you guys. It's not manipulation if I tell you out front, right?
Nope.
So my goal is to set up the apps, the radio stations, the channels for my associates to seduce you into enterprise. And, split whatever revenue we get from these things with you. And install and put you in charge of all these things and then to see where it goes. I know. It's still a great start. I know you get that look.
I'm good. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
See, my thing is that we can make it whatever we want to make it, right? And like I tell everybody, you only have to negotiate with Victor and I, and we starting at the idea of splitting everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to. My goal is to do whatever it takes to make you excited. To get you excited and for us to explore the commerce and get all of my associates used to running the commerce. Like all the billing software for your channel, I get all that.
Well, what I got excited about was thinking that if I had an app like my Brandy Flores TV, everything was going to go there. So at some point I need to say, I don't think I guess if it spurts out to Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff, I kind of want it in one place. And if I can charge everyone just 99 cents to follow, then
now remember too how the app works, because
awesome.
it makes it a little easier. You can charge anybody for the apps, that's for sure. Okay, even though the typical is like $1 to $2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can charge anybody for the app.
I'll be nice.
But the app is designed. Remember how we're designing these apps? The app is designed to pull its content from your online presence. That's why when I said who's active, like let's look at Norman's app. So if you're gonna be out there in secret, Your app doesn't have a lot of stuff. I was able to pull stuff in for Norman and PMC. Look at Norman. Why? Because I got it from like where they're active online. So from Norman, it pulls in stuff from his YouTube.
So you can pull in my Instagram or my Pinterest. Can I have things on the bottom that say Pinterest, Instagram? Like, yeah.
To some degree, it has to do with me. I can whatever allows me to generate an RSS feed. Right. So that's why I would be working. Remember, I taught you already about how you use Instagram. That you need to have Instagram, then go to Twitter, all those things.
Who's calling?
You remember? You look at the rule in this studio. You look at the phone. You answer the phone.
I know, and he never does.
Yeah, I know. He never.
When they call while I'm on the air, so we just called them out. So that must be Donna, who's the friend who referred over the endangered band.
Ah.
So she knows we do this show at this time. I'm sure she knows she's on the air. Hello there. Hello.
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 They hung up on us.
Oh.
You're live on the air. Hello?
I want to come.
You want to come?
Come? You want to come? That's a different part of the show. That's not this part. I got it. Huh?
Yes or no?
It's always a yes. Always a yes.
I love it.
Oh, she's coming over. Okay.
Make sure to get them up.
She's coming over. She's on her
coming
way.
over.
Okay, so let me also tell you that I might have a new tattoo by next week.
Oh.
A real tattoo?
Yeah, another. I already have a couple.
Where are they? Because I want to kiss the place before it's tattooed.
Well, I'm not positive yet.
That's okay. I'll just kiss all of them just in case.
Right. You know what? This is not good.
I want to kiss your tattoo.
I don't know. It might be on the side. So
Really?
Yeah, we'll find out. So Best Ink called me again. It's a reality show about tattoo artists. So I think it might be Sunday, Monday. I'll let you know. So if it is Sunday, Monday, obviously I won't be here. I will obviously be getting a tattoo.
I hope you can somehow film yourself getting tattooed.
Yeah, I definitely can.
As a work of art to have as a memory. And then we can film you 10 years from now as you get it taken off.
Yeah. Hey, that's the motto to the YOLO, and they say every day, every day. You've seen that one, right? I had to go there.
And we'll put it on
You
your
only
app.
live once.
Thank you. You know what? Here's the part.
here we
Why
go.
worry about what you're going to take off or lose later when it's not guaranteed, right?
Yeah,
You might as well do it.
you know.
Yeah, no. So okay, so we're finishing up this segment. Let me just answer the chat room questions. No. The apps are gathered. So everybody's asking the same thing to control the app. No. I'll do a separate show about the design of the app. But the way the app works is it goes to your online presence. For example, here's C-Jam's app. Take a quick look. Loads of PMC's page. I made the picture cuts. Now, all this stuff that it shows about PMC comes from his online presence as it exists today. A lot of this is from his presence at Mac's site. It gathers video. So, you guys, I'm making the apps by your presence that you already have. So when I say those of you who are busy, I mean being busy, like the fact that Mac needs to maybe post that blog item, or every week when he posts his segment,
right,
and then tweet that, and then send that to Facebook. Then he'll do everything for him, and it'll show up in the app. I have to do something to get it to show up in his app. His show I'm talking about, his weekly show. Because shouldn't his Mac's weekly show up in the app as like a bunch of them in order, right?
True.
So all he has to do is every week is blog, and I have a template for it. We just put the date, the title, or a featured artist or something, then puts that, tweets it, Facebook. So that'll show up in his app. When Brandy does all her regular stuff, it's just how you use it, kicking stuff over, then it will show up in the app automatically.
Right.
You have to do, so we don't want to make you go learn anything, just have you use certain stuff. Now you have to pay more attention to Brandy Flores TV.
And I do go there a lot, and I look at it, and I debate whether I want. What am I going to do today?
What shows up in your app?
I found an old blog of mine, and it was fun to read. I was like, okay, I can read, and I did this blog about the modern day Brady Bunch, and
see. So if you put that in, it's going to show up in your app, right?
Yeah.
So put the hot photos in your app, right?
You just go back to the hot photos. I was talking about a blog.
I want the hot photos.
Do you know what?
I'm hot today too. What is with this niacin thing? Do you hear about people taking niacin? No.
You know, all of those. See, when people do these amino acids and vitamins and stuff, there's always the issue of overdosing them because people don't understand.
Overdose.
And also to know that when any medication has a built-in amount of side effects, there's always somebody who has an effect. Whatever. There's that person who takes an aspirin and falls out and dies. You know that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there always are those reactions to stuff. So no. I mean, did you look it up on the internet?
Well, no, they do say if you take it, you get this hot flash.
Anytime.
They say if you take it, you do, but normally I haven't been experiencing.
And what do they say the mechanism of that is? Why would that be okay? Wouldn't that be a reason? Like, somebody told me, Mom, you take this medication, you get a hot flash, and your penis, falls off.
Well, you
I probably wouldn't take that. I probably wouldn't take it.
Say no.
Even though right now it wouldn't make any difference.
You're like, no,
I'll just put it on the shelf. Under glass. Leave a glass.
Oh, boy.
So, all right, you guys. That's eye candy.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
With Brandy, looking at the Brandy app. It's coming for 2013. Yeah. Eye candy. Yeah. All right.